Hello, we are discussing about GATE 2002 ECE paper, and this question is related to analog circuits. An amplifier using operational amplifier with a slew rate of 1 volt per microsecond has a gain of 40 decibels. An amplifier using an op amp with a slew rate of 1 volt per microsecond has a gain of 40 decibels. If this amplifier has to faithfully amplify sinusoidal signals from DC to 20 kHz without introducing any slew rate induced distortion, then the input signal level must not exceed. So here we are going to calculate what is the maximum input you can apply such that output signal is not deviating in its shape. So output signal is also of sinusoidal nature, such that what can be the maximum input you can apply. The slew rate of an amplifier is given as 1 volt per microsecond. 1 volt per microsecond is nothing but it can be also written as slew rate is equal to micro. If you take in the numerator side, at that time 10 power 6 volt per second you can write. 1 volt per microsecond is nothing but 10 power 6 volts per second. This is what slew rate. Okay, and remember that one slew rate is going to be defined as slew rate with respect to equation, it is dv naught by dt maximum. Okay, this is dv naught by dt maximum. So slew rate is going to be defined as maximum rate of change of amplifier output without deviating its behavior or its mode of operation, or without deviating from its output shape. So slew rate is going to be defined as maximum rate of change of outputs. That's why only we are writing it as dv naught by dt. dv naught by dt is nothing but rate of change of outputs, whereas we are going with modulus of maximum. So maximum rate of change of output, okay, of the amplifier which is using operational amplifier. Now this is what given, that's value is nothing but 10 power 6 volt per second. And if you are going to be applying, okay, if you are applying sinusoidal signals from DC to 20 kHz, so the maximum frequency what you are applying is nothing but 20 kHz, minimum frequency is nothing but 0 Hz. So from DC to 20 kHz, DC is nothing but 0 Hz and maximum is nothing but 20 kHz. So frequency of input signal, F input signal, is varying from 0 to 20 kHz. And we are going to calculate V input maximum. What is the maximum input signal we can apply such that output is not distorted. Okay, and the gain is going to be given. Gain is given in decibels. Gain is 40 decibels. That is, gain in decibels is 40. You have to represent the gain in normal way, that is nothing but in decimal form. It is in decibel form. You must express gain in decimal form. So we can use this equation. Since it is voltage gain, gain in decibels, this can be written as 20 log of gain. So gain in decimal can be converted into decibels by using this one. By using the same equation, you can convert the gain in decibels to normal decimal form. So we know this one. This is 40 decibels is equal to 20 log of gain. So gain is nothing but, if you calculate this one, gain, which we can say it as A, gain is nothing but 10 power 2, which is nothing but 100 it will become. So the gain of operational amplifier in decimal form is 100, whereas it is given in decibel form as 40 decibels. We have converted that into normal gain, that is 100. Okay, now how to, we will see, okay, how to calculate slew rate of an amplifier with sinusoidal input. So let us assume we are going with an amplifier. Let us assume that one we are going with an amplifier with gain as A, and this is what output you are getting and it is what input you are applying. So V naught you can write it as A times of V input. but V input is nothing but, let us assume this is Vm sin omega t, because sinusoidal signal we are going with omega is nothing but 2 pi f. Okay, V naught is equal to A times of V in, so V naught can be written as V naught is equal to A times of Vm sin omega t. So here we are going with dV naught by dt. So dV naught by dt is nothing but differentiate the V naught with respect to t. So it will become A Vm cos omega mt into, okay, cos omega mt into omega. This is not omega, omega, and this is the value you are getting. Omega can be written as AVm into 2 pi f times of cos omega t, and slew rate is defined as maximum rate of change, that is dV naught by dt maximum. This dV naught by dt will be maximum when cos omega t is equal to 1, because cos omega t is going to be having the values from between -1 and +1, so that whenever you use +1 as cos omega t, by that time the value of dV naught by dt will be maximum. So dV naught by dt maximum is nothing but, we can write it as A times of Vm into 2 pi f is equal to slew rate, which is nothing but 10 power 6 volts per second. This is what we can write. So in this one we know A is nothing but A is equal to 100 and Vm is nothing but maximum input signal, and 2 pi f we have to substitute. So if you are going to substitute f has to be substitute either 0 or 20 hertz, that you have to decide, because whenever you are using the frequency it has to pass 0 to 20 hertz. If you are going with f is equal to 0, okay, at that time it may not pass above frequencies, so you must go with the highest frequency possible, that is nothing but 20k. 20k is nothing but 20 into 10 power 3, that is equal to 10 power 6 volt per second. So this is 100 into Vm into 2 pi into 20 into 10 power 3 is equal to 10 power 6. From this one you can calculate Vm, that is maximum input signal amplitude to pass 20 kHz. By that time it is going to be equal to 79.5 millivolts. 79.5 millivolts you will get. This is what the maximum input signal. The input signal level should not exceed 79.5 millivolts. Otherwise distortion occurs. Slew rate limitation will come. Okay, so the right answer for this one is nothing but C. The input signal level must not exceed 79.5 millivolts. Thank you.